Still. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and save. I had to reinstall the driver. I had to reinstall Arc. Absolutely terrible. Still not sure what happened. But basically, I would log into Arc and it would just freeze. Open my stream deck. It would just freeze. Like, it would not freeze, but like it was just black screen. It just never would load. And I think the save got corrupted. So I had to revert back to the old save and then was able to get here. And then, fortunately, though, through all of that, we still have our tame that we're working on, or Thyla. However, we've had a lot of intruders, so it looks like somebody hit with Thyla. So he's at like 80% taming efficiency. Come on, dude. Okay. So I keep having to like make rounds and clear the banks. Kind of doing this stuff. What's underneath? Something's underneath. Okay. Whew, I don't know. And look at audio. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, my volume's all the way up. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, so 73%, 86 levels. This stylo we found out in the woods, and it is a 145. 150 is the highest. On the server. So. And then, additionally, let's turn this on. Additionally, this guy has 28 points in melee. And 26 points in health. So that's a good mix. These freaking dimorphs will leave me alone. Those are all fish. So I'm thinking part of the issue is this finder. Honestly, I think finder's causing me some issues. Because what happened last time is I was using Finder and it freaking... That's when it crashed. I brought up Finder and it crashed. One Megatherium. 7 Rexes. There's a 110. A lot of Theries. We need a Theory to mate with our Theory. I think our Theory's got pretty good points. Did he hit our Thyla? No. We might be too close to shore, though. We're aggroing. Anyways. I was just looking to see what's available because we're going to have to go tame some shit. 3 Uties. We'll get our Thyla and then get our Thyla back to base and be done with this bullshit. We'll need one more Thyla so we can breed. I want to kind of breed these up a little bit to get a little bit better Thyla for caves. And then we really need to work on getting ready for some stuff. So we need to go get like make cryopods. We need to go get some fuel. I mean some oil so we can make fuel. We need to go abuse some penguins so we can get some poly. There's quite a few little things that we need to do. Well, hopefully we finish the greenhouse. And I did finish the greenhouse, but I don't know. I had to go back a save, so I don't know if this save has the greenhouse completed. Well, we'll find out, I guess. Let's do that. Make sure our sound levels are correct. Come on, baby. We're gonna need a Thyla saddle too. Do we have a Thyla? Yeah, we got it. I believe we're 100. A Shastasaurus? Not even sure what that is. Carcharo. Mosasaur. Not sure that I would use a platform saddle. Fabricated sniper. I don't know, we got some points, so I'm just kind of going through and make sure we got everything that we need. Industrial grinder. We'll need a tree platform because we have to, well, not really. I was going to say, I used to get, Acatinas and put them in dino storage, but we don't have, dino storage anymore. Archelon, Dunkley, Ostus. Donkey's good for oil. Mammoth's good for thatch. We'll take the artifact Pazostol. We'll take this. We'll take this. Haha. Okay. It's good enough. He's almost done. 92%. And then we'll grab him. We'll have Chisel follow us. We'll just leave the raft here. We don't need to really worry about the raft. We'll go from there. 98%. Is it just me? Excuse me. Uh-oh. Did we just crash? Hopefully not. I just turned the foliage interaction down because it was max distance, meaning you could see it blowing in the wind from far away. I don't really care about that. Come on, baby, one more. We get to see how this thing rolls. Hopefully it follows suit and we get health points, melee points. No, we don't want oxygen or food. What did we get? 36 melee. It gave us some oxygen. Wah wah. Wait. I mean, we're not terrible. We're not terrible. We're not great either. Let me fix this. We'll just fly in and grab him. Whoa. All right, here we go. Flying home. Flying home. Archie got a level. Let's go. We probably need to be doing stamina, but it's okay. So we'll go make a throttle saddle. This is our cave mount. We're obviously going to need to get cryopods. And we have the teleporters. It wouldn't hurt to get the teleporters done. So we'll go ahead and track that. Uh-oh. I wasn't watching stamina. So yeah, we'll track. It's not on here. Okay, we'll have to track it back at the base. We're not far away though. Got him. Or- Is he following me? Chisel. Son of a bitch. It's not one thing, it's another thing. Stay on me, dude. Follow me. I shouldn't have to keep whistling. All right, now, and the other thing is, as far as we need to breed a third Argentavis, so we can leave these guys here breeding. There's a couple of different things that we need to do. Whistle that one to land. And then we want to make sure nobody's following. There we go. Put chisel on the roof. Yes. Oh, okay. So the save that we reloaded apparently is good to go. So let's put them here. We can behavior enable mating. There you go. They should mate. I think they're close enough. Yeah. There you go. Okay, they're mating. Where is that son of a bitch? Razor. Come on. All right, we need to make a saddle. And we need ingots. Ingots. Ingots, I say. He's freezing, so we'll put on some clothes. All right, we got some ingots. That took us long enough. There we go. Speaking of, where is... Let's just make sure... For Comptodon, Pulmonoscorpius, Biomia, Parasaur, Megatherium, Manta, and then do we have any... Packy? Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure that we didn't have a saddle we could throw on there. That was better. All right, here you go, Beesh. There's your saddle. Let's go. I'm going to split. I'm just going to go melee for now. Hey, by the way, give me my meat back, Beach. Okay, I don't particularly care about this stuff. I'm just going to throw it in there. What is that? Okay, next thing is teleporter, which I think is going to be in here. Teleporter right here. So we'll track that. We need crystal. Let's go CP, crystal. We're going to need electronics, ingots. Uh, we got to get pearls. We need pearls. So we're about to go on a little trip here. And then we need bat. Bat. Club. Damn. Give me wood. I'm making a few of these just because we're going to go try and beat up some penguins and get some polymer. Bring that back. We need to get oil. So we're going to take the bird and go fly. A little bit. We don't particularly. Where is it? We don't need this. We can go put this stuff away. So put that away. And then all these materials we can throw back in here. There. Oh, shit. I forgot to put the narcotics back in here. What do we have for meat? We got 3,000 meat. Okay, look. Split stack. Split stack, huh? Split stack all. That might have been a mistake, actually. We'll do that later. Let's go. Do we have everything we need? We need to eat some food. Game crashed. Ark is awesome. Ark is so fucking awesome. So stable, so finished. They really spent their time making sure that it's a good game, a good solid game. It's frustrating. This is why I'm so frustrated with it. You play a little bit and then you take 2 steps backwards because you have to reload it, and then you have to go redo what you just did, and then you play a little bit and then it crashes and you got to go back, and it's like doing this. You're like leapfrogging the entire fucking time. Is it the graphics? Global illumination quality. Turn that down. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Turn the foliage quality down. I don't know. Light shafts off. Light enhancement off. I don't like those on. Hold on. Epic. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn. Hold on. Store graphics. I hate light bloom. Motion blurs off. Here's what I'm tempted to do. Because my local game keeps crashing, I'm tempted to get a server so that I don't keep losing progress. So that if it crashes, I get kicked out and I jump back in and I still have progress. Cause look at this. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is how far back I started. We were already at the base. We had already. And here's the other thing: I saved at the base. So when I reload my save, why is it loading this save? Why is it not loading the latest save? I saved at the base. After, like it's like Ark's like, nah, fuck your save. I'm gonna start you where I want to start you. What's the point of a save if it's just gonna ignore the save? Doesn't make any sense to me. And it's not that I'm not just saving. I come in here and I go save, save, save. I won't be able to mod for long. I have to help DJ tonight. All right, brother. That's fine. Thank you for hanging out. There's not really many people around, so you're not. I mean, it's not a big deal today. I'm just really kind of bitching about stuff. Can I? Oh my god, dude. All right, we going? We're going. I got a stag and doe to help with. Got a stag and doe to help with. What are you talking about? You guys dropped a stag and a doe and you got to go clean it up or what? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I got you. I got you. That makes sense. That's cool. I was like, that's bizarre to drop a stag and a doe at the same time, in my opinion. That's cool though. That's cool, man. I'm just fighting this game. I'm just trying to figure out what to do because the game keeps crashing. Yesterday it crashed and I just shut down and said, "Hell with it. I'm gonna go lay down and watch TV." So I did. I was so frustrated with this game. That's cool, man. So do you have to be cognizant of the music you're playing because you're in a church, or how does that work? I can't I can't pick you up if you're gonna follow me, dude. I need you to stop. There we go. Buy Arma Reforger. What the hell is Arma Reforger? Is that a game? Milsim. I'm not into Milsim games, fortunately. I did the real thing. Have no desire to play war. I appreciate the I appreciate the recommendation, but I'm not the guy for that genre. Okay, cool. That's cool. I play games like Fortnite because it's not accurate. I mean, to be honest with you, it's a shooter that I can have fun with, but it's not, one-to-one representation of real stuff. And I just don't enjoy, unfortunately, I just don't enjoy playing milsim games anymore. I'm gonna throw all this in there, and I'm gonna get my shit back from him. Give me my meat. All right, there you go. Silo's gonna stay here. Oh my god. I guess fortitude. I don't really know what else to do there. Put that on there. Let's go drop these materials in there. And then all the rest of this shit, I'm just gonna drop in the feed trough for now. I need to go do some good things. All the good things. All right, here we go. Just to confirm. Yeah, we dropped our graphic settings to medium. I'm wondering if it's a DirectX deal or something. I played a little bit of the alters yesterday, or yeah, last night. Last night, yeah. Played a little bit of the alters. Ran beautifully. No crashes whatsoever. Downloaded Fortnite on this computer. Played a little bit of Fortnite. Beautiful. No problem. There. Um. So I'm thinking that it's the crashes are either due to a graphic issue, some kind of graphic inconsistency. I reloaded the driver. I rolled the driver back and tried to play Arc. And for whatever reason, Arc is just not playing well with uh this 5080. I don't know if it would play better with a different card, but I mean, it's a 5080. Like, there's one card on the market, two cards on the market, maybe three that are better than this card. That's it. But I mean, it would be great. I guess I can turn up the graphics for like screenshots and shit. We're coming up here for oil. Oil and to go kill penguins. Go beat the hell out of some penguins. So for the meantime, I'm just going to keep saving, keep doing backup saves, and try and keep up with my progress. But to be honest, if it keeps crashing the way that it's crashing, where I can play for 30 minutes to an hour, then it crashes and it sets me back 30 minutes, I'm going to have to do something else. It's just not going to work. That's not sustainable. And if it's crashing now while I'm out here doing freaking nothing, when I get into fighting bosses and going into caves where there's shit everywhere, it's going to crash like crazy. That's not going to be good. I start losing tames. Stupid shit starts happening. I'm really going to get irritated. I think that would irritate anybody. So yeah, that's a thing. What we're looking for is rocks with striations on them. These are not oil rocks. We'll run into some in just a oh fuck. We'll run into some in just a second. Let's turn our game volume up. Turn our music down. There we go. Yeah. Is this drop down? No, it's not. All right, we're about to get into it. Whoa, Perlovia. I hate them little bastards. All right, so we're about to start running into the oil. Also, there's a place up here where there's some pearls in the water. I might jump down in the water and grab some pearls too. Need a little stamina. Stamina. She's got enough. She's got enough melee and whatnot. I'm just gonna go ahead and start pumping her full of stamina. Okay. So I love these little islands that they built, like right off the shore. I think that's super cool. 75. Dire wolves are really good in the caves too. If you can't get a hold of a Thyla, I would say a dire wolf is good. If you can get a high level dire wolf, that's good in the hunter cave. Anki 10, Anki 50. Let's go ahead and kill those. I'd love to come across a high level Anki. I haven't yet. Look at the baby. So the problem with, I like the baby system. 50. I like the baby system, but I gotta be honest, it kind of sucks because a baby takes up a spawn spot. So you can only have so many dinosaurs on the entire map at one time, and the babies take up spots. So if you've got like that was a level 50 Anki, instead of having one spot taken up by a low level dino, now you got two. And it just kind of sucks. These right here, I believe, are oil. Yes, they are. And that's what we're needing. We need a good amount of it. Did I skip one? Some? No. Okay. We're going to need a good amount of it, so we're going to try and stop and get a few of these. And eventually I'll bring an Anki up here, but for now I just need to get... Oh, that's a 130 saber-tooth. Wait, this... Is that striated? I can't tell. Probably not. No, it's not. It's all right though. We're gonna get what we need. See, in evolved, you can definitely tell because they're different colors. In this, you can only tell because they've got lines in them like that. And they're kind of shiny and evolved. What the hell? Alright, alright, alright. Ooh, penguins. Dang it. I don't know if this still works. It does work. Kind of. Let me kill this damn... We need the polymer. I'm trying to get polymer, pearls, and oil. That's where we're at right now. Unfortunately, this is like your best bet. The organic polymer for now. And as far as I know, there's another one right there. As far as I know, there's not a better way to get this polymer. I think ducks. You can kill ducks and get polymer out of them. But that just gave me 79 polymer. And that would have taken a shitload of resources to manufacture, so. Cool. All good. 15. We don't really care about RGs anymore because we can breed them. All right, get out of my way. So this is what you're looking for pearls. Oil. And follow all. Come on. Are those RGs coming over here? Kind of looks like it. Ooh, another pearl. We need pearls for electronics. There's a note over here.
Unlike many of the...
Oh, God. Go ahead and land. Go ahead and land. Dude, please land. Oh, gosh. Okay, where are we at? We can drop that. We're gonna keep, we can drop that. We're doing okay. The organic polymer will spoil. So, it's kind of best to farm that on your way back home, if you can. He should still be following me. You still following me? No. Oh yeah, we got a little concentration of oil over there. And this little cove over here is where some good pearls are. You're gonna freeze your ass off though. Okay, follow all. And there could be some sharks and stuff down there, so be aware. You bring an Anki up here. I mean, obviously an Anki is gonna get you more resources. I think Anki or Doit, I can't remember which one. For oil, the Dunkleostis is gonna be your best bet for oil. Okay, so is it here? Maybe it's not here. No, it's not here. It's not here. Sorry. I'll show you. We're coming up on it. Let me get this drop. It won't take a minute. Let's get rid of this. 565. 565 oil is not bad. We really just need to get fuel for our so we can run a generator. For now. Okay. But I'm gonna continue to get some more, cause why not? I'm already up here. I'm already farming. Might as well. There we go. I'm not sure. Let's look at this. Let me see something. No. Okay, an axe isn't gonna get you nearly as much oil out of those. This is obsidian. Okay. We'll need to repair the stuff when we go back. Shark. Shark surfacing right there. I'm not picking up obsidian because I don't need obsidian right now. Look at that guy. A 145 megalodon? Holy shit. If you had the stuff to tame him right now, and he's got 25 points in melee, 29 in food, 39 in stamina, 28 in weight, 23 in health. Is he stuck? That'd be a really good water tame. Then you could tame him right there. Okay, we're in solid shape on that. So let's drop the stone. And then, what do we have? 845, okay. So we're gonna head out here. There's penguins out here. Oh, actually, hold on a minute. We need to make sure that our, because the clubs are gonna go, clubs are gonna break. In order to make a club, what's wrong? He's hungry. Fiber and wood. Okay, no big deal. We'll go get a little bit of wood, a little bit of fiber. Level's that 70 Anki. All good. Okay. So that's good. Now we just need a little bit of fiber. can repair that one, and we can repair this one. We don't need any of that. I'm just gonna get the fur, or the pelts. Wow. That gave me some good resources. Okay, move the heavy shit over into the RG. Drop the rest of this. Drop that. Stamina. Oh, let's eat. Okay, cool. So we're gonna fly out here. What's that right there? Just a rock. It's pearls. Whoops. We need those for electronics. Can't afford to skip them. So we'll go ahead and grab them. If you see them, I would stop and get them. If you get a angler, I'm not sure if there's anglers in Ascended, but eventually if you can tame an anglerfish, then you can I mean, you won't have any problem with pearls. Here's some more oil. As far as oil goes, while you're on the surface, these islands are probably your best option. Once you get underneath, you get a water tame. I would go with a Dunkleosteus. They can farm. You'll have so much oil you won't have to farm again. I thought there's penguins out here. Okay, drop the stones. Oh yeah, we're doing good. Come here, buddy, I need you. Oil? Yeah, oil. We're about to break our pickaxe, so we're about to be done with oil. Then we'll fly over to where the pearls are. We'll try and grab a shitload of pearls from over there. I'd really like to get some more polymer. I'm looking for penguins, but they're not presenting themselves. There's some oil. Some oil down there. Alright, we're done with oil. I should have brought another pickaxe, but it's okay. We got enough to get us through for a while. As far as that goes. Alright, so let's go. Let's dump this. 1294 and 215.79. Okay. So those, if you kill those Pelagornis, and then you beat the hell out of them with a bat, I think that you get organic polymer that way. Also, if you tame a Pelagornis and you kill penguins, I think you get even more organic polymer. Problem with organic polymer is it goes bad, so you have to use it like right now. So I would do. Sorry. So what I would do with it is go make some stuff with it, because the stuff isn't going to go bad. And then you can destroy the stuff and get some of your polymer back, or put it in a grinder. And depending on your settings, like you could set your grinder setting so you get 100% back. You just set that in your game config. I think game INI or something like that. Okay. Stamina wise, we're okay. I'm gonna fly out to this island. I think there's an explorer node up on the hill there. I can't believe there's not. There used to be penguins everywhere out here. I think, yeah. You don't have to dismount. If you want to read them, you can read them. I don't really care. Yeah, there used to be penguins everywhere out here. So this was my go-to. I'd fly out here and then I would just load up on a couple thousand polymer, fly back to base, make sure that you got like everything else that you need, your electronics, your metal, your wood, like all that stuff on hand, and then just go make everything that you need. Make a couple refrigerators, make your generator, make a indie forge, whatever you need. And then it's not a huge issue. What the hell? Do you see that? I guess that's plant life down there. I can't wait to get a water tame and get underwater. Really excited about that. Okay. Let's get a little. Oh, we got stamina. What the hell? I don't need no stamina. I don't need no stinking stamina. Okay, so let's go look and see if there's any penguins over here. This island used to be covered with them. That's something we could do. What are they called? I can't remember what they're called. It's not penguin, I know that much. Okay, so apparently no penguins on that island anymore. That kind of sucks. A little bit. I was going to use my finder to plug in the penguins, because it'll, you know, then I can see where they're all hiding. It's a little cheaty, but whatever. Okay, right here. So this little inlet right here with all these islands is a great spot. Like, it's this little ledge right here is a great spot for pearls. You're also going to make sure that you're ready, because you're going to get hammered by a piranha. There's a pearl. and you're gonna freeze because you're in icy water. Okay, let's go over here. Not as many. You can see them. There's a pearl right there. Ooh, and a trilobite. If you can see them, I would just drop in and then jump out. That's a trilobite right there. Good for black pearls. Early black pearls. Here we go. There's a couple of them here, so let's go ahead and take advantage of this. Not getting any black pearls from these guys. Did I? We got one. It's okay though. Man, we are kind of in trouble. I guess we can fly back to base because I'm not seeing any penguins. I thought that was a penguin. It's... Little penguins. Penguin, penguin, penguin. I wish I could remember what they're called, like what their real name is. Their scientific name. That's a freaking fish. It's a huge fish. It's okay. While we're sitting right here, let's look at Yankees. There's a 140 Yankee up here. There's a 140 just north of the base. We're gonna go get that Yankee there. There's a cat. Maybe that's a Halloween thing. I don't know. Megasterium. $20, $10, $20, $50, womp womp. And there's probably more down in here, but it's not going to give me the range on that. Let's clear that out. Rex, there's 11 Rexes on the map. There's a 110 not far from the base. Food is its best stat. I'm good. Dairy. That 100 is the highest there. Beauty. 10, 20, 120. 120 Yudi right there. 20 stamina. It's actually not terrible. Oh. We need, so I keep looking because we need breeding tames. The only way that you're going to get max levels, if there's I mean, they'll eventually die out. Like they'll what do you call it? They'll take care of themselves. Like natural selection. Other dinos will kill them, whatever. So if you check every now and then, there's a good chance that that stuff cycles out. But when you're talking about a 150 dino, um, or even a 180, matter of fact, because you can go 180 and you can search Rex. And a Rex can spawn at 180 because it's tech. I believe you can still get tech in Ascended. I know they're on extinction, so I would assume that you could still take advantage of tech Rexes, but I've not seen a tech Rex can spawn up to 180. So if you fly around and kill Rexes, which we might do because we need to get some breeding Rexes, you might come across a low-level tech Rex. Possible. They can be the same levels as the other Rexes, but they go all the way to 180 is what I'm saying. Save. Let's save our game. I just saw it hiccup. And we did dial our graphics way back. We turned off volumetric clouds, volumetric fog. I'm hoping that will help us be a little more stable. Oh, we needed stamina. That's why we stopped. Carno Island, I haven't been up there. Good Rexes always spawn up there. We've got good Argies. Another Thyla wouldn't be bad. A breeding Thyla. So we can get another breeding Thyla, then we can just go back and forth and breed our Thyla way up. Make a super Thyla. And I can do the breeding off camera. I'm not gonna sit here and breed on stream. So that U marker I'll take off. That's a waypoint for the trap. But we did pretty good. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of polymer. But the deal is we have a Doedicurus and we have a Thyla, and when we go into the cave, we're gonna get so much chitin. We can make a bunch of CP with that chitin now. So there's that. As far as polymer, you need I think you need the glass. I forget what it's called. Obsidian. We can look, but we can make our own polymer. It's just expensive. Very expensive to make. We only ended up with 78, but that translates directly. That's the thing, is translates directly, so we'll get a couple. So what I wanted to do is get a teleporter at the base and put a teleporter over at Hunter Cave. Especially with the game crashing like it is, so that I'm not having to, keep doing the same things over and over again. But you can run in the cave, get CP, teleport back to base. You can put a teleporter at Metal Mountain, or you can put teleporters anywhere. And then just teleport you and your tame back and forth. If you have the teleporter remote, you don't have to be at a teleporter to teleport. You can teleport anywhere in the map, go back to base, which is what I want to do. Instead of flying across the map like this, I can just teleport back to the base. So it makes it so much easier. for me, in my opinion. We also haven't hit beaver dams in a while, so we could go hit beaver dams if we wanted to. Alright, let's take him off the follow. You don't need to follow me no mo. Let's go over here. Let's turn this down because of the waterfall. I didn't realize my headset was turned down. All right. Let's go over here. Throw the oil in, throw some hide in. Empty our inventory real quick. Tributes. It's better to hold on to the. My opinion, it's better to hold on to this from the beginning. If you plan on doing beta and alpha bosses, it's better to hold on to this stuff because in the long run, hold on a minute. Put these pearls over here. You need them for electronics. There we go. All right, she's making what we need. Oh, he's burning up. He's gonna die if we don't take this stuff off. Hey, dude. Just take it off. There. Supposedly, that's supposed to insulate you against the heat. Insulate you against the heat. Solo, yes. Pro fire. Well, not this is not PvP. We're not. Yeah, we're not playing PvP. This is PvE. Alright, let's see. Crystal, metal ingot, cementing paste, electronics, and polymer. For electronics, we need metal ingots in here. I thought I put metal ingots in there. How many do we need? A lot. We'll just go ahead and make all of them. Why not? Good piece, gamer. Yeah. All right, so that's gonna make some electronics. We're gonna go dump these berries. I gotta clear my inventory out, and then we're gonna start prepping for cave runs. That's gonna be important pretty quick. Let's get rid of all of that. We have polymer. Throw the polymer in there. Where is the polymer? Right there. And then we have all these resources we can get rid of. We've got a lot of shit that we don't need. Put that away. We'll hold on to that stuff. But some of this other stuff we're gonna throw away. I just don't need it. I need a little chest for the treasure maps. Put them in the tributes. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put it in the tributes for now. Come over here. We need to make some meat rot. Let's go ahead and grab some meat. Split stack half, split stack half, split stack half. We'll go half, and then we'll split stack all. That'll give us like 200 and something meat. We'll throw that in there when that rots. Denied. Denied, spammer, denied. All right, this goes in the building. Goes in there. What else do I have? I don't really need this. I don't have a refrigerator and I don't have a preserving bin, so I'm just throwing shit in here. It don't matter. Very quickly, all of this is gonna okay, so now we're semi-coordinated here. How many are we gonna have made? We're at 109 right now. Let's grab Crystal and CP. And CP, we'll throw that in here. We will make... Okay, so we can make... This requires 50, but here's the deal. If you make 2 of these, we can make more polymer. Make a refrigerator, make a generator. I think that's smart. As far as polymer goes, we can get obsidian and CP. The problem is it takes 2. I don't know, where's obsidian? Do I have obsidian in here? Yeah, I got 300 obsidian. It's gonna take 2 obsidian for each one. Okay, so if we plan out a little bit, like for example, this is requiring 400 polymer. That means I need 800 obsidian. I need to go farm 800 obsidian. CP is not such a big deal because CP and metal ingots, like they'll take a little while, but if we make, so let's track this. Let's go fiber. How much fuel have we made? 65 fuel. We got a ton of hide. We could split this hide. Yeah, we're about to get out of the Stone Age, boys and girls. And then flint. Did I throw flint in here? Surely I did. Flint. Stone. We need stone. Okay. Alright, no problem. So what we're going to do is let this continue to craft. Actually, it's done, isn't it? I'll turn that off then, for now. This is going to spoil, so if we don't use this, we're going to be in trouble. That's why I'm trying to... Can I make... Let's do this. I need 50 and I got... Let's make one of those. Then we can make our teleporter remote. Oh, I need electronics. I need 1 electronics. God bless it. Are you kidding me? Is there any pearls in here? Um, I need something. I need to make something with polymer. Canteen hide. Make a canteen. Oh wait, hold on. I'm stupid. Give me the hide. Okay, open this up. 10. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna make 3 of these. That's gonna take up that polymer because I don't need that polymer going bad. It'll just destroy and it's lost forever. So we'll make 3 canteens for now. Later on, we can put the canteens in the grinder and we can grind those up and get that polymer back if we want it. But for now, with water drain being what it is, we'll turn this off. I could make, this won't go bad. We can make as much of this as we want. We don't really need, man, an industrial grill would be nice. Actually, I'm stupid. We need to keep these going. We need all this metal to smelt up. We can throw this in there, throw this in there, throw this in there. We'll make that. Now we'll have an industrial grill. Nice. And we already have our generator. So now we can come over here and pick these up. Okay. Press and hold Q and that'll turn off snap. And then we can grab our meat's about to be done. Let's put these down. There it goes. Meat's done. There we go. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Let's put our generator down. Where are we going to put our generator? How about under stairs? How's that? Looks good to me. Put some fuel in there. And turn. Should be on and it should be covering everything. Wow, it's even covering the greenhouse. Okay, cool. So everything's on. And now we can take some meat and we can cook it. Let's go. So it's like half. There we go. Meat. And then we have a refrigerator. We can put. Is that facing forward? Yeah, that's good. Sweet. That's good. We'll get some goodies out of here. For now. Yeah, all right. I feel good now. I think we're making some progress. So then the other thing is we made teleporters. We don't have a remote, so you have to go to the teleporter to use the teleporter, but I'll show you how these work. Let's put one right here. Okay, and then we'll rename it. We'll just say headquarters. Spelled that right? And then you need to set your settings. Allows players and dinos. If you're on a multiplayer server, this is nice because you can also set it so that there's like an access list. This will allow you to retrieve your corpse. So if you die anywhere, you can just retrieve your corpse. And then you can also find dinos if there's a dino tracker on your dino. So like you fall off a bird or whatever, you don't have to fly back. You can retrieve your dino. It'll bring everything that it's got. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to pick that up. I was looking through the settings. Access inventory. Kind of works like an obelisk, but um, this tells you all your tame dinos. Like you can go in and track them this way. We can upload the creature to this teleporter. So if I put a teleport, I'm on this computer. If I start another save, it works like an obelisk. I can put a teleporter on my new save and download. Same thing with the inventory. I can do the same thing there. And then, okay, privacy is this is where you give access. And then bubble is it tells you how big the bubble is. In other words, you want a small bubble because my teleporter's right here. If I go to teleport and all my dinos are parked over here, it'll teleport those dinos with me. So you want it to be where you're not going to teleport all your dinos. That's what that means. That's all that means. Okay. Let's rename this again. All right. We're going to take our Thyla here pretty soon and go run that cave if we can. We're starving. Eat the rest of that. And then make me some food. Did I not? I thought I put... I didn't. Okay, let's put this in here. Matter of fact, let's put half of this in there. And we'll put half of this in here. So we can use that for taming. Okay. We don't have this on our inventory. We can put this down here. We need to go fix our pickaxe. Oh, I remember what we were going to do. Yeah, I remember what we were going to do. Hold on a second here. I'm going to keep my axe because my axe will be good for harvesting. I'm going to put my pickaxe in here. Actually, I have other pickaxes. I don't need to repair that one. Hell. Yeah. We need to go to the obelisk. Here's something else that's kind of cool. God dang it. Let me go make a Rex saddle so I can get that Rex out of the way. Then we're going to go to the obelisk. We need to make cryopods. He needs metal ingots and hide. Okay. Did I put that in here? I did. Put that back over here. Okay. And then... I don't need refrigeration. Thought it did. Let's go put this on the Rex. We'll move the Rex out of the way. The reason I'm doing that is because it's too close to the teleporter and it'll teleport Rex with me. So move Rex out of the way. All right, Rex. Be good, brother. All right, so now when you hit E on this, it'll show you the obelisks. I'm just going to go to the green obelisk and have my weapon out because there might be something on the platform. There's not. Okay. So, how come I can make a cryo fridge? Cryo. There we go. So let's track that and let's track that. What are we looking at? We need 34. So let's teleport back. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. I didn't make the remote. I'm stupid. I teleported here, but I don't have a means to teleport back. So I mean, this is a good example. I'll show you something that's kind of cool. I'm almost dead. I'm gonna kill myself. I'll just drown myself. This used to be way deeper. This was deep enough that you could put water tames in here and use this as a pin. Uh anyways, I'm gonna kill myself, and then with the teleporter you can retrieve your corpse. And it retrieves all your goodies, so you don't have to worry about it. Here in a second I'll run out of oxygen. I was just looking while I can. I was looking around the outside of this to see how it's changed. I think we have everything that we need to make a couple cryopods and a cryo fridge, and yeah, there we go. There we go. Go ahead. Go towards the light. There we go. Okay. So this is why teleporters are so cool. This is why I love this mod. I need to upgrade my bed eventually too, because this thing is if you die back to back to back, like I typically do, that thing burns out and you got to sit there and wait. So you come over here, right click, retrieve corpse. Oh, it's got to have the remote on it. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. We'll fly to the green obelisk and go get my corpse. I forgot about that. If it has the remote on it, you can retrieve your corpse. If you don't have a remote on your corpse, then you're doing what I'm doing. So I kind of screwed myself there. Oh well. Tried to cheat. Tried to game the system and I lost. What happened to our music? Oh, yay. Ascendant primal tools. Okay. Fly over here. I was just looking. I need to set up my channel rewards for first word, second word, third words, fourth words. Over on Twitch. There's a lot of little things I need to do. Go get my body and then we'll fly back. Reset my trackers too, I noticed. So I guess if you die and you're tracking something, it resets it. Interesting. All right, we'll fly down here and pick up our corpse. Where's my damn bird? There we go. And then apparently with the waypoint thing, you got to turn around and you got to dismiss your marker. I need to get a drink. I will be right back. Okay. What the hell? Hold on, let me fix this. What in the world? I don't know what just happened there. That was weird. Okay, we're back. So we need to get a remote teleporter remote. Mm-mm-mm. Flying home. I needed to track the. What I was trying to do is figure out cryopods, like what they cost. And I think we have everything except for our polymers. So we have enough obsidian. We need some CP. Realistically, we can make CP if we go do a run through the cave, the hunter cave, and then just teleport back. We'll have enough chitin to do quite a bit of CP, and then we won't be resource restricted anymore. So we'll do that. What does Flappy? Does Flappy have anything on him? No. Okay, good. Armor. That's too loud. Okay, so we need this, which is we're one electronic short. You know what? I got an idea that could solve some problems for us. Let's get these. Let's get these. We'll go drop this in here. Let's take this. Take. Wait, hold on a minute. Oh, we don't have enough to make one electronic. That's the deal. We need we need three pearls for one electronics. Okay, then. Fine. Let's go over here. Let's go ahead and dump this in there. It'll make simultaneously. Yo, bro. I've been grinding at this game for a while now. Just got my fabricator crafted. This whole game is a process. Yes, it is. You're right. This, I mean, I know the basics of it because of evolved, but it's different. So I'm kind of learning as I go. And then it's like you get to a certain point, though. I will say that you get to a certain point that your kind of stuff starts taking off for you. It's just a matter of resource gathering, and then you can really start having a good time. Excuse me. How do you take an RG? How do you claim? How do you tame one? Yeah. You need meat to tame it. You'll need trank arrows. I usually try to craft like 100 trank arrows and then try and find a high level RG. But I can show you the trap here in a second. I was just gonna go try and get hit a beaver dam or two, and then I'll show you how to build a cage real quick. Pretty easy. You need one foundation. You need three walls, two doors, and a roof. Is there not a fucking beaver over here? There's no beaver over here. Okay, that's fine. Make a stone foundation, make 3 stone walls, make 1 stone roof, and make 2 reinforced doors. That's what you need to do. That's your trap. Very lightweight. And RG can't destroy it. You can also use the same trap for like a dire wolf, some small tames. Basically, you build the trap, and you'll shoot the RG, and then you'll run through the trap. The RG will go into the trap, and it can't get out. And you're standing in front of the RG. It may hit you once or twice. You close the doors on the sides, and it can't get out. So then you just shoot it and drop it. If you want to take it one step further, I'd make about 10 spiked walls to put around your RG so nothing attacks it, nothing attacks you while you're sitting there taming. Especially if you're on vanilla taming settings. If you haven't changed your taming speed, you're going to be there for a while with a high level RG. And you'll want to protect it because every time something hits your tame, you go down in efficiency, which is going to take your levels away. I need a couple beaver dams right now, but as soon as I get back to base, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's get a little stamina. It's a super easy trap to make, though. There we go. It's a super easy trap. It's super lightweight. You can carry all the stuff with you. As long as you have a couple points in weight. Sorry. Anyways, stop stuffing my face for a second. It's pretty easy. Argentavis is one of the easiest tames in my opinion. The hardest part about taming an Argentavis is finding a location to put your trap down where you're not just going to continuously get your ass kicked while you're trying to tame the Argentavis. So what I did is I made a couple traps and I put them in a couple different locations. And I just leave the trap there. Okay, there should be a beaver dam over here. There is, right there. Perfect. Is there any more beaver dams? That's a rock. Is that a beaver dam right there? Nah. Okay, we're flying home. And I'll show you this trap. Is that a dam? Is that a dam? No. I wish I had my remote, my teleporter remote, because I just teleport back. And I run mods. I run awesome teleporter and awesome spyglass. Those two are like I can't play without them. For one, when you see the red circle on my screen, this is what awesome spyglass does. I don't have to have my spyglass out. I can just point at a dinosaur and I can see their points. I can see what it takes to tame them, what level they are, everything. Really helpful. $900 back to base. I'll grab the cage. I'll grab the stuff and I'll build a cage real quick, a taming cage, and show you what I'm talking about. And then, be honest with you, if you open your map, right here in this area is where I tamed my best RG. So there's 3 mountains in a row. Go to the second mountain, just north of that second mountain in the snow area. That's where I tamed my first RG. You can put a taming cage right down here and you can tame wolves, you can tame Ankies, you can tame everything in this cage. Anything that you can aggro, in other words, anything that you can shoot and it's going to chase you, that's small-ish, will work with this cage. I've used it to tame a Thyla as well. Hey, bro. Cindy Vandenbrand. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. I was talking to Texans Best about a taming cage. He'd asked a question, so. Or she, I'm not sure. But we're going to go back to the base, and I'm going to show this taming cage. I've seen it on a couple of different channels. They've used it. It's pretty straightforward. But I needed to go get some CP and some pearls and some different things so that I can finish making my teleporter remote. And then once we have our teleporter remote, we've got to make some cryopods, possibly a cryo fridge, load up on some poop, some feces, and we've got to go run the cave. We've got to get some dung beetles for our farm. Do you play this game, or is this are you just a watcher, just interested in playing it? Advice for a desert base? Are you playing on Scorched Earth? Are you playing the Scorched Earth map? Or are you playing no Ark Survival Ascended? Yeah, Ark Survival Ascended. So you have Scorched Earth is the second story map. Island is the first story map. And I say Scorched Earth because Scorched Earth is in the desert. In the island, in the southwest of the island is desert-ish. If you're building in the southwest of the island, I think so. Okay. Well, a desert base, if I were you, I mean, desert's going to be really hard without air conditioning. Because you have the sandstorms and all that kind of stuff that blow in. So, and then I think the Adobe, not the Adobe, there's the mud structures that are available in the desert on Scorched Earth. I'm not sure. I haven't played Scorched Earth on Ascended yet, but I know in Evolved, it's got its own structure set, and that structure set has a climate bonus, has a thermal bonus. So if you're inside, it's like Adobe, so it's like not air conditioned, but it's cooler inside. So hold on a second. Digital Pro. Okay. Do you think I can make a pyramid? Yeah, you can make a pyramid. There's a couple good videos. What I would look up is the tech pyramid and just use regular structures for it. Okay, so this is going to be the best. This is the best taming cage that you can build for smallish tames. So what you're going to do is take a foundation and you're going to sink it down to the ground like that. Then you're going to take 3 walls, hit the R key, and switch it over to this. And you're going to place the walls on 3 sides, okay? Then you're going to take your roof and you're going to put it on this side, on the back side. Then you take 2 doors and you put it on either side like this. Okay? Now, this is the way that the trap works. So, where's my RG? You're going to shoot your RG. Just pretend that this is a wild RG, Argentavis. And you're going to shoot him. He's going to chase you and he'll fly through here, right? Once he flies in here, he can't get out. Well, mine can because he's being an asshole, but typically they can't get out. Follow. Let's see if I can. Somebody, hold on. There's a Carno in my base. How the hell does that happen? All right, he gone. All right, so now Flappy's supposed to be following me. Okay, Flappy's following me. I shot my Argentavis. He's following me. He's aggroing me. He comes into the trap like this, right? So now I've got him trapped. He can't get out. What I'm going to do is get close, and I'm going to close this door right here. You can close either one of these doors. Just kind of run around the side and close it. Now I got Flappy on follow right now to illustrate this. So he's going to turn around, but look, he can't get out. He can't get out of the trap on any of the sides. He can't because of the way the doors are. And that's it. That's your trap. Once he's tamed and you open the doors, you just fly out. That's it. And you can just leave that there. The best thing about this trap is you can come over here and you can just pick it up like this. Done. It's picked up. Trap's gone. That answer your question? These traps are great because you can place them all over the map. So you can place a bunch of these traps all over in different locations. You don't have to keep picking them up. So I'll make a bunch of materials, run and put it down. As far as like excuse me, let me put him down. As far as Like a Thyla will fit in there, an Anki will fit in there, a Doid will fit in there. All of those are tames you need initially. They'll all aggro you. Phiomia will fit in there. They'll all aggro you, so you can use that cage, that taming cage for all of them. For anything bigger, like a Theory, a Rex, or like a where's Stella? There she is. Or your Trikes. I would just take 4 Dino Gates and put them in a square. Put gates on them, and then or put 3 Dino Gates kind of in a square. Leave the other side open. Put a bear trap in the middle. You can aggro whatever you need into there. The bear trap will hold them. You put your 4th gate on the outside, and then you just go to town. That's it. That's how you tame. That's how you do it. Okay. I need 1 more electronics. Right? We need 10 polymer. Pyramid's not easy just because of the angles on the corners, but you just do angled roofs and you can step up the corners. It's going to be rudimentary, but you can make it. Just do thatch. I would do thatch and then go back and replace your stuff. All right. We got an awesome teleporter remote. So we're in good shape now. What's next? Well, we're not going to make this anytime soon because it's 250 polymer, which means 500. The electronics is a pain in the ass. I feel like that's really going to be a bottleneck in this game, in this version of the game. All right. What else do we have? We got a shitload of fuel, which is great. We'll throw that in the generator. We can turn this off. We don't need to keep running that. We'll put this away. We don't need all this meat. We'll split this in half. A half over again. We'll put this in here. Okay. We're going to put this metal away. And then I'm going to get stem berries from the other bin. All right. And then we'll come over to Pooper. All right. What you want to do with your Phiomias is level food all the way. The reason is you can force feed Phiomias stem berries, and they just start pooping like crazy. Uh-oh. Well, let's see when the last autosave was. Freaking ascended. Hold on, I gotta clear some of this out. Let's start. Let's see where the game takes us. Oh my god, are you kidding me? This game's awesome. Best game ever. Most reliable, solid game ever. It's like you can't even say, "Oh, well, it's early access." It's not early access. Just some bitch has been out for 2 damn years now. So it seems to be crashing when I'm doing anything intensive. I'm worried about caving. I'm worried about when we go into the caves. This is gonna just start crashing like crazy. We're about to find out though, because I made the teleporter. Heading over to one more beaver dam on this side. I'm gonna grab CP and hopefully some pearls. And then we're gonna head back to base. We're gonna make the teleporter remote. Fill up our canteens, grab some food, organize some shit, and then we're gonna head over to Hunter Cave. Drop the teleporter, and then we'll be able to just teleport back and forth. Also, I forgot. I got to make a couple cryopods. Don't really need a cryo fridge. We need cryopods though, because we're gonna try and tame up some a few dung beetles while we're in the cave. That way I can start making some mind wipes and some different shit. God dang, dude. There's so many. You can craft cryopods and cryo fridges at the drops too. It just, I don't trust it. I'd rather go to an obelisk and do it. It just, if that drop disappears, I think all of your shit disappears with it. Trying to figure out. Okay, there's my base. Is that? Wait, what in the freaking hell is going on here? Oh, okay, we need to go this way. Trying to figure out why I'm freezing to death. And why I'm running into snow in a giant snow mountain over there. It's because that's Giga Mountain, that's Iron Mountain, and this is just some random snow mountain. The first snow mountain you come to. So right in this area is where I would, there's a lot of good RGs over here. And they're constantly getting killed and they're constantly cycling, so you don't have to come over here and clear the population. There's tons of tame, like this is a hot spot. Dire wolves, all that kind of stuff. So my point is, if you put a couple traps in this area, like, you know, put one up against this mountain over here, put one down here in the middle of this, you can get on foot and you can shoot a dire wolf and pull it in. Plenty of flat spots to tame. And you don't have to pick the traps up. There's a 10 RG. That's a 20. That's a 20. I heard that. I heard that. Is there a Rex down here? It's a Rex or a Giga. Oh, there's a couple Rexes right here. It's not a Giga. It's not on, it'd be on the finder if it was. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna freeze to death. And I don't have a dino tracker on him. I forgot to make a dino tracker. Definitely need to make 2 dino trackers. What those are, you put them on your dino. You put them on your dino and you can recover your dino. So if you die, you can always teleport your dino back to you. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. And I haven't tested this feature yet. We don't have the remote, do we? Okay. I'm gonna force feed myself and try and get some health. Okay, Secret Lake up here has a usually has beavers in it. We're gonna go check it out. Okay. There's a beaver dam right there. I love it when they're just sitting on the shore instead of in the water. They're easier to nab and fly away.
I'm still gonna look though. Is that a beaver right there? Okay. So something else you can do if you're using Finder. Let's save their game. We'll do a backup save as well. All right. If you're using Finder, you can go find Castroides there. Okay. And you can highlight them. Hold on. Clear Finder. Castroides. All right. So this shows that there's a beaver dam right there. We just went and cleared this beaver dam over here. Okay? So now we can fly to that location. Also, let's clear our last death. Now we can fly to that beaver. If there's beavers there, there's going to be a beaver dam. The finder is... I kind of think I want to download the other... There's a couple other finders. I think I want to download those and see how they work. I used this finder in Evolved. Oh, my teeth. I used this finder in Evolved and it worked great, but it's caused me problems in Ascended. Especially when my tames... I've got my tames set to 5x. I'm on max difficulty with 5x spawns, something like that. And when I try and like track multiple dinos, like if I'm looking for, because like right now I'm looking for Rexes, Theres, Megatherions, and Uteranuses, and Thylacolios. If I am tracking all of those, and I bring the map up and mark them, it crashes the game. So I think I want to try some other mods and see how they work. Hate that. Fucking hate that. Okay, we'll fly into the base real quick and get some stamina. Matter of fact, let's since I'm here, let's go ahead and make this remote. All right, kill all these. It's about to get serious, so I'm gonna make some room here. All right, and that's our most recent one. So let's go up here. Let's go to tracker. There's our dino tracker. Okay. Let's come over here. Dino tracker requires cooked prime meat. Did we cook prime meat? We did. Okay, right there. Turn that off. We'll put that away. We don't need this much. Half and half. There we go. And then We'll make 2 of those. Then we need to make 1, 2, 3. And then we need polymer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay. And then the dino trackers. Freaking crap. The way that the dino trackers work, you come out here, you put the dino tracker in their inventory, you right click and you hit consume, and it'll eat one. Consume it. Where's my thyla? Same thing here. Consume. So now the thyla has the thyla's trackable. I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second. No, god dang it, I just screwed up. Let me just throw this stuff in here for now. Rare mushrooms we'll put over here. We need the mushrooms for brews. Okay, and then make the remote. That's important. The remote's real important. Excuse me. Then we take the remote and put it down here. We'll put the tracker on here. Put that third canteen there. Let's go fill our canteens, get a drink of water. I really need to put a tap inside the... Okay, he's full up. Let's eat a little bit, fill up our food. Okay, so with the remote, you can hit the button now with the remote and teleport anywhere. That's a left click. If you right click, it brings up your tames. So every tame that you had you gave a dino tracker to, now you can see them here, and you can teleport them to where you're at. So that's kind of cool. Okay, hold on. Cryopod. Crystal, hide, oil, fiber, metal, and polymer. So let's do like 20 polymers. We're gonna go make 5 cryopods. So let that make. Okay, the reason I did that is because I did this a minute ago, and it screwed up my whole game. I need Pooper to be pooping. Okay, so we're gonna put all this in his inventory, give him all these health or food points. This is important because when you hit F, you can pick everything up at once. Okay, so that's probably enough of that. Oh, shit. Any poop you see, just go ahead and pick it up. The reason is because when we go into the cave, we're gonna take the thyla. We're taking our teleporter. We're gonna put our teleporter outside Hunter. We're gonna put we'll have our remote. We'll have our cryopods. We're gonna go in. When we go in, we're gonna try and tame dung beetles. Okay, we need Let's go with 50 crystal. We'll take that. We will split stack amount. Why did it do that? We'll go 50 and give that back. Okay, and then we need to go we need hide, oil, fiber, metal ingots. I need 10 metal ingots and 20 oil. We'll just do 50 oil. We need 10 metal ingots. So we got the ingots, we got the polymer, we got the crystal, we got the oil. Let's go 25 hide and let's do like 100 fiber. Okay. And then we need hide. We got hide in here. Yeah. And we need the polymer. Okay, hopefully that's enough. It's enough of what we need. And we can take this out. And we can put this in the Jenny. There we go. Alright. So the only thing to do now is we got to go to Hunter Cave. Or Green Obelisk, rather. That's our first stop. Let's see if this will work. I don't know if this will work or not. We're going to try it. Let's go over here. Let's go remote. We'll go to Green Obelisk. It should teleport both tames. Did it? Yep. Okay. There we go. 5 cryopods. For dung beetles. And then we'll go in here. We're going to get chitin. We're going to get, hopefully, dung beetles. And then we're going to build, probably off the back of the greenhouse, we're going to build like a dung beetle cage. And then we're going to build a biomia spot. You can just leave shit in there if you want to. It doesn't matter. It's not going to go anywhere, but I'm not going to leave it there. All right. So we're set and ready. Open our map. Let's kill this. We don't need that. Let's... We don't need to track that anymore. We're going like right here. Hunter. And then we'll click that. Okay, now it's on our map, and that's where we're going to. Somewhere in that area, pretty close to that area. It's a 100 theory. Okay, sorry. Music puts me in chill mode. Love it. So hopefully we can get there, put down our teleporter. We'll save our game. We'll do backup save. And then we'll go into the cave. And we'll see what kind of damage we can do. We may not be able to complete the cave, depending on Thyla. And there's a good chance, because we're going to have to cryo the Thyla. There's a good chance it'll have cryo sickness. Whoa, whoa. What in the hell? I don't know what that is. Oh no. Did we just die? I don't know what just happened. He is stunned. Equip sharp weapon to cut snap. Wow. That was wild. Yeah, that's it's getting some health back though. What we'll do is we'll get over to the cave. And we'll cryo the bird. It was nuts. I've never seen one of those before. I don't even know what that is. We're out of stamina. We need to stop and get some stamina. Wow. That's crazy. So just cleaning that up while we get a little stamina. Okay. All right, to find the hunter cave, what you want to do, should be able to find it pretty quickly. Man, his stamina drains super quick. Okay. So what you want to do to find the hunter cave, it's going to be in this little stretch right here. Once this is exposed, you're good to go. But essentially, what you're going to want to do is go from here, this little area, and go straight up. So Hunter Cave is going to be right here. Trash that. And then you can just double click this, hit accept. You don't have to rename it, and then just hit that, and you're now tracking the new waypoint. It should be right there. Okay. We got our stamina up. There we go. Okay, and then right down here, God almighty. Okay. Dude, please, God. Just chill the hell out. Okay. Let's get off of here. Let's put a cryo on our belt. Right there. We'll take that. And we're going to put Flappy in the cryo. What does it say? Capture prevented. Creature recently injured. So you can't cryo a recently injured. Okay, that's fine. Can I get on this tame, or am I gonna? Let's just set him to follow, and then we're gonna look real quick. What we're looking for is a little cave entrance right here. This is the cave. This is Hunter. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my teleporter right here. I'm going to rename it Hunter Cave. If you have cave building on, you can take a teleporter in with you, and you can put a teleporter at the artifact. If you want. If you think it's too cheaty and you want to actually run the cave, then fucking run the cave. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring him in here, and I'm going to set him down here. Come here, please. Why is this being such an asshole? Just leave him. Stuff's not going to come in here. He's going to be safe here. So if you leave him here. Oh, God. Let's save the game. Let's backup save. Okay, now we're at the cave. We can get Razor. So here's the deal with Razor. Cryo Razor. All right. Now let's go in. We're completely naked running this cave, by the way. All right, we have Razor on our belt. We're in the cave. Let's open up our sheet. Let's see what we've got. Let's move Razor there. We don't particularly need water. Let's move this stuff. The reason I'm doing this is because you come across a dung beetle, you want to have this there because you have to force feed them in order to tame them. Try not to hit them. Everything is good. All right. I think we're good to go. We have dino trackers on our bird. He's up there recovering. That's cool. That's different. Yeah, probably not doing that. Person with a lot of numbers at the end of your name that I've never met before. You're welcome to jump in the Discord if you want to, but I'm good. Sorry, hold on. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, that account was created 5 minutes ago. I'm solid, man. Wolf is good. How do I close this out? God damn. Why is this so fucking problematic? There we go. Okay. There, I got it fixed. Yeah, create your account 5 minutes ago and then ask me. Add me in Discord. I wanna stream with you. Has he got sickness? All right. Megalania toxin. That's a trophy. Here's the problem with Cryo. He was just injured in that fight, so now I have to wait and heal him. And he's too big to fit through the holes. Like, I wish I could have him just follow me and like come through here, but he's not gonna fit. And he's gonna get cryo sickness. Okay, so now we're in the cave. I can't believe there was a Megalania. Now he's got cryo sickness. Ooh, cryo sickness. You can see the timer there. Now I have to wait on cryo sickness to wear off. It's okay. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. We just have to take a minute. While that's going, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, Glitch Master, that won't work if you're not if I'm not on the main screen. I'm sorry. Na, 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 na. What is it? What was it? Satisfactory power down. Here, I'll do it for you. Matter of fact, we need to. There we go. Where's my mouse? There we go. The Give me a second. Forgot to load the HUD. I gotta wait on cryo sickness anyway, so I need the taskbar. Come on, dude. God, dang it. Hold on. Exit that. Let me save game. Save game. Save game. Backup saves. Backup. Exit to main menu. Let me fix this. I'm sorry. Okay, that's going. So you should be good on that. I'm sorry. You won't see rewards. You won't see subscribes, follows. You won't see any of that shit without that overlay on. And I didn't turn it on before I started the game because I freaking forgot. So now I'll go back in the game and that will be accessible. All of those functions will be accessible. Should be accessible. We'll check right now. All right, that's loading up. Let's see if it's gonna work. Na 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 na. No. God, I quit. I quit. Is is freaking Lumia running? Is StreamerBot running? StreamerBot's running. Is Lumia stream running? Lumia stream is running. So why in the hell? One more time. Okay. Change overlay. Entire screen. Start HUD. Show HUD. Wait. Are you kidding me? Should be good now. Let's see. See if I can fix it. Because I'm not getting alerts or anything. Masters of the game is here. That's Lumia. Streamer bot's here. Turn streamer bot off and turn it back on. See if that helps. Okay, streamer bot's on. Everything's connected. Okay, now let's do the HUD. Quit the HUD. Open the HUD. Activate the HUD. Full screen. Start HUD. Okay. Minimize streamer bot. We should be connected. Should be able to. Fuck stream. I'm so sick of this shit. That's it. That's all it is. With no audio. Okay, should be working now. Oh my god. What a pain in the ass. It's working now. All right, we just gotta wait on cryo sickness. And we're good to go. Is there anything down here? Nope. I wonder if stems. Like, I wonder if you give something a stem berry, if it'll speed up the process. $2.19. It's not that. It's not that long. What is that like? 4 minutes or something? Whoa. No, 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 no. Oh, this is gonna be crazy, I bet. maybe. What the hell? Okay. I'm a little confused. There ought to be all kinds of bad stuff down here. What's going on? Why does this cave not have anything in it? Well, that's not any fun. There's nothing in here. Is there a drop in here? There used to be a drop at the bottom of this water. There's a cave note.
It is difficult to be angry.
Not a cave note. Explorer note. There's some green shit. Is that a drop? Nah, it's just crystal. There used to be fish down in there. Okay. I'm so super confused right now. There's another explorer note.
A smaller relative of Sakosuke.
Why? There's a Megalania. Mel what? Is it Megalania? Yeah. I mean, we'll take that. We'll take the win. There should be cave drops in here. There should be like there should be I mean, there should be spiders and shit all over the place. I don't know. This is very, very bizarre. Yeah, like in here. You should see fish swimming around in here. There should be a little, like a box. That's, it's a cave drop. It's got loot in it. Blueprints and shit. You should not be able to swim around down here like this without being attacked. And this is the... I mean, that's where the artifact is. Excuse me. Here's the top of the cave. And then... Wait, what? Hold on. That's going in that way. This comes down. There should be a right turn. I thought. That's a crystal, right? Yeah. Will it drop over here? No? Essentially, this is the way out, so... Yeah. I don't know. So if we go... Wait, what? Let me try something here. I just realized something. What level? He's 213. It duplicated my Thyla. What in the hell? Everything's respawned too. What in the hell is going on here? I am so confused. Ark just freaked out completely. Where's the Doid? So, essentially what just happened, I don't know why this happened. There's a proximity filter. Look, that's not even there. That's not even there. Is this here? Okay, I don't know what's going on. This stuff's not actually here. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Save the game. We're gonna exit out and we're gonna come back in. Because somehow my Thyla just got duplicated and no spawns in the cave, and then all the resources around the base have respawned, but they're not actually there. Like I can't destroy them. Okay, now look. Now it's gone. I still have both Thylas, but everything over here is gone. Okay. All right. So let's take the Thylas. What do you have on you? Anything good? 22 levels. How did he get 22 levels? Okay. Well, we'll do that. And then I'll pack him up. Okay. And then I guess let's go ahead and 2 levels. Look what? I didn't do shit. We'll do melee. Oh my god. All right. Both Thylas are cryo right now. Let's come over here to armor. Let's put away that. We'll put away that. Let's take out. I mean, I guess. Otherwise I don't really know. I was trying to think. Do I have enough? 50 electronics. $31 electronics is what we can make. So it's not going to give us enough there. Not sure if it's awesome teleporter that just did that to just duplicated my tame. I don't know what just happened. But we're going to try and go back to that cave. Because I think what might have happened is I think that we might have actually had, oh man, I put this in the wrong bin. I think we might have actually had stuff in that cave, and believe it or not, we were fighting it with the Thyla, and that's why he got 22 levels. I can't figure out why he would have got 22 levels otherwise. That's okay though. We're gonna go back, and we got everything situated. So, wait. All right, let's put that in there. Crazy. Kind of blowing my mind. Put that away. We don't need that. Put this away. I'm just cleaning up my inventory a little bit before we go. Building. Parts. Get rid of that. We're not keeping this. We do need to probably fill our canteen. It's kind of weird that I don't need that many canteens, actually. Probably. It's kind of, to me, it's a little bizarre that we had stuff in our inventory? Because we didn't do nothing. We didn't kill anything. We killed a couple Megalonias and that was it. All right, let's go ahead and see the timer down there, 106. What does that represent? Is there a like a buff screen, like a show buff? Cryo cooldown causes cryo sickness to dinos summoned. Okay. Well, we got like 82 seconds left on that. Let's eat some meat. And then I think everything's good to go. So what do we have? Do we have our... Yeah, we got them on our inventory. We're going to leave Flappy here because Flappy needs to recover. So we're going to put Flappy over here. Yeah. All right, be good. We're going to teleport to Hunter Cave. Let's see how this works. Let's save. 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 Back up. I know I'm being overly cautious, but there is a reason for that. Okay, let's turn the cave audio back up. Or turn the game audio up, rather. Not that high. That's a little excessive. It's going to get loud if we start fighting. Alright, he's taking a little damage. That cryo sickness just went away. Debuff. Okay. I'm Neki. Let's, can we put on armor? Wait, what's this way? Is there something over here? No. Okay, last time we got down here, there was a Megalonia inside the cave. Okay, that's the beginning of the cave there. And that's the beginning of the cave going the other way. So I threw... Which one's which? 235, 213. So this is the melee Thyla. And he's still got cryo. I think cryo sickness means he's going to be weak. I'm not sure. But I'm about to if there's not any dinos here, we're going to do a destroy dino. Destroy wild dinos. And it looks like that's what we're going to have to do because there's absolutely nothing in here. Right here, this should be overrun with dinos. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. So let's do destroy wild dinos. And so what that's going to do is everything on the map. There's 80 dinosaurs on the map right now that just respawned. Some of those are at the bottom of the ocean. 2 ammonites, 2 turtles, 26 fish. I wish you could block fish spawns. 2 dillos, 5 dodos, 4 birds, 1 iguanodon, 4 lystros, 2 mantas, 1 mosa, 2 moss chops, a parasaur, pelagornis, piranha, plesiosaur, pteranodon, quetz. There's 2 of these. Oh my god. There's a 20 and an 85. That one was a 145. Five salmon, 1 theory, 35. No thylos. 15 trilobite. Dude, 15 trilobite. Okay, so that number is going to climb right there. It's going to climb. The important thing is that we need to wait. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to teleport back to headquarters. Because we can just come into the cave now. I'm going to let things respawn. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream, and I'm going to come back in a little bit, let things respawn, and make sure the cave is up, because this isn't, something's wrong. So we'll see you guys.